What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Aha, as well as a very fastidious Luca. And we're going to shake things up a bit. We've been doing demo and live tandems for the last little while. Now we're going to start doing demo and remix tandems as we're going to begin going through the second disc of Time and Again, a hits and remixes double release 2016. And this begins with a remix by Kygo. I'm gonna guess Kygo, but yes, this is apparently a Norwegian DJ, and this is a remix of Take On Me from 2015. Sophia mentioned to me that this remix is notably sonically different from the original track, which again, I've come to understand over the last few years that the Aha fandom and their relationship with Take On Me is complicated. Obviously, it's a mega hit that propelled them to international stardom, but in terms of the actual sonic character or place within the superfans' pecking order or ranking of Aha songs, I don't think this actually features as highly as an outsider might assume looking inward. In any case, I'm curious to hear how different this will be, in what way it will be different, and how the sonic parts of the original, to the degree they are used, will be employed. Let's give it a listen. This is Aha's Take On Me remix by Kygo, he said with a questioning tone, from 2015, the first track on the second disc of Time and Again. Oh. Hey. Definitely a reggae vibe.
Today is another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay?
I like it.
Needless to say, I'm upset heads, but I'm me stumbling away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Take on me.
I might understand how people who, again, may not even be super fond of the original will feel like this is just too distinct, too different from the original. But as someone who enjoys reggae and someone who likes taking a track and giving it a totally new flavor, which I suppose is a product of my longtime interest in trance and techno, where you do often get a tune and two or three remixes that run in very distinct directions. But yes, I enjoy the good vibes feeling of this one. I mean, the original already has bright and happy vibes in terms of the sonic character of the track, but this one does that in a different way. And I promise this is just for point of comparison, but I recently did a reaction to a remix of a Duran Duran classic, which is to say Come Undone, and it was called the Come Undub remix, which if you know reggae subgenres, you'll know that dub is a deep and heavy and bass-oriented genre, often with like minimal vocals and really heavy resonant bass that just begs for a subwoofer, and it tends to be a bit more stripped down and sonically minimal. This is maybe a bit in the dub direction, but not quite as heavily as the Come Undub remix. But what I said in that reaction is that, you know, if you're into dub reggae and if you're a dub DJ, you might like that Come Undone remix because it's very much in the dub vein, and you could use it as a, you know, a dub track but with a cheeky reference to a classic Duran tune. This track feels like it's actually more true to the original, even if it changes almost everything, whereas that one, it's just a vague, minimal association with the sonic stylings of the original. Not only does it not have most of the vocals, but like the guitar work isn't there, and it's really off in its own territory. This takes a very distinct approach from the original, meaning we don't hear that iconic riff in any recognizable form. It's more like this pipe organ type synth riff, which again has this happy reggae styling. We also get that notable xylophone riff, which again doesn't sound anything like the original, and we get some hand drums, not the, you know, the synth bass and drum machine styling of the Take On Me original version, but still it feels similar in the sense that if you like reggae stylings, if you like a, you know, sort of don't worry, be happy type of reggae, this will be very much in your wheelhouse or in your preferred sonic domain. But again, in terms of its similarity to the original, even though it has like, you know, the same vocals but like put into this echo chamber, like it really feels like a very echoic and, what's the right word, stripped down character of the vocals, it is still nonetheless closer to the Aha original than that other remix was to the Duran Duran original. So yes, it's very distinct from the album version of the track, and, you know, perhaps that would be seen as blasphemous or heretical by those who maybe aren't as into the reggae stylings. But yes, I found it very, very enjoyable. I like what Kygo did with it, and as someone who enjoys, again, taking a song far away but still leaving some sonic ingredients that are very recognizable, I think this one is absolutely a winner. So yes, I'll be curious to hear, again, as we go across these remixes, you know, what genres they shift to or what stylings they change, also what ingredients they keep in the original, but again, maybe render in a way, as with the vocals here, that just make it hit very differently. I will say, hearing Morton's very iconic and famous like falsetto or super high vocal delivery in this one, it does hit different. Again, just in light of Morton's current situation and the revelations about his health and the possibility of continuing to sing or not. And even if this isn't a song that people enjoy, what's the right word? on the same level as its place in music history, hearing him do the vocals of this track I find especially gratifying and satisfying, and just knowing that it's, again, a chorus in particular that will live on in pop music history, far longer than he will continue to sing or the band will continue to exist. It's just a really enjoyable detail here. So yeah, a top remix, at least for me. I do, of course, look forward to hearing the Aha family give their opinions on this one. Do let me know what they are, and once my brain and mouth start syncing a little bit better, we will continue through the second disc of Time and Again. So I will see you then. Peace.